Hey guys, this is Landon from Mercedes-Benz of Shreveport, and today I have the pleasure of showing you the brand new, redesigned, very aggressive looking CLA 45, and I'm excited just to share a couple of small things, well not small things, but really big, awesome things about how this car has come up and into where we see it today. Awesome guys, I just want to present to you some of the cool things about the CLA 45 that's been newly redesigned by Mercedes-Benz. It's an AMG vehicle. So one of the cool things about the CLA 45, it features an inline 4-cylinder with a single turbo. Really cool thing about this car is it follows the one-man, one-engine philosophy that Mercedes-Benz does. So there's actually a plaque on the engine with the signature of the tech that hand built this 382 horsepower engine, and this car is pumping out all-wheel drive, 352 foot-pounds of torque. This thing on the track is a monster. It is an awesome car that you would love to own. One of the awesome things about the CLA 45 is that you can still get this aggressive AMG look with the cross-spoke wheels, the matte black cross-spoke wheels. Of course, always badging their stuff, always very proud of the AMG line. But the cool thing about these is these wheels are featured on some of the more expensive and more luxurious AMG vehicles on the market, like the GT63S has this same wheel option, so you really can kind of recreate that feel with the wheels on a car that almost, you know, it starts out in the $50,000 range. I mean, you can really make this whatever you want it to be. Also, you'll see the big AMG caliper, which is part of the Dynamic Plus package. The cool thing about that package is it has things like your race start, your launch controls. It even has a drift mode. Think about that on an all-wheel drive car. It switches just to the back wheel so that you can actually drift this exact car on the track. It's kind of crazy. So, you know, we got our drilled rotors for increased brake performance, and even in that Dynamic Plus package, it's going to really give you a lot of control over how your suspension feels, whether you have it in a race mode or a comfort mode. So you have the best of both worlds. You have a tight suspension for race situations, and you have a comfortable suspension for whenever you're just using it for daily use. Also, one of the most distinct features on these cars is this new interior. So Mercedes basically made a whole new user experience called MBUX, which stands for Mercedes-Benz User Experience. And this is how it looks. I mean, it comes to life when you get in the car and you see all of the lights, all of the touch screens. I mean, this car is extremely easy to use and highly customizable to how you like to see it. There's tons of different color schemes. There's different modes that show different things and telemetry of what the car is doing and how it's performing. So this user experience is definitely second to none. It's one of the new ones on the market today, and Mercedes really hit this one on the head. They really outdone themselves. This is one of the best systems in any car these days. So speaking about that Dynamic Plus package a little bit more, on the steering wheel you can see you have some quick select options where it has your traction control, your auto off, you know, engine shut off for saving, you know, fuel economy and stuff like that. Really right here is where the fun stuff is. This is your dynamic select. So right now we're in comfort mode. That's what the C represents. And really, it's going to allow you to just twist this little knob, and you can change into different modes. So right now, I'm in the slippery mode where it helps you through snow or water and stuff like that. Then we can do the individual setting, which allows you to set different elements to fit your style. Once again, comfort. And then as we go the other direction, we're going to come into a sport mode, which is kind of a light, you know, road use mode for a little bit more performance. Sport Plus is going to start opening your exhaust baffles and really giving you that strong AMG sound. And then it really gets interesting when we go into race mode and it disables pretty much all of the safety things on the car. It's really going to give you just kind of everything on the car that it has to offer. So it's really going to give you the untamed version of the CLA 45 on the track. So one thing that a lot of people don't talk about on Mercedes is the thought of aftermarkets. And what I really mean by aftermarkets is not parts that you can use on the exterior of the car. Really, it's about the performance. Because these engines really have a lot more to offer, and I'll say that kind of lightly. People don't talk about it a lot because maybe it could be associated with, you know, voiding a warranty or something like that, but there are definitely options on the market to tune these cars, get a little bit more performance out of them without actually voiding your warranty. There are companies out there, Rentec, of course, being one of the most popular brands to tune these AMG vehicles in a different light. Also, you're going to run into like WiseTech, AMR, Armatrix, you know, RaceChip. There's all kind of different options for these cars to make sure that you're getting the most performance out of these monstrous cars. So typically those range anywhere from $600 for a tune all the way up to like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 and changing out, you know, components like turbos and things like that. So this car really, when I say it's customizable, I mean the sky is the limit. You can essentially, you know, after some of those tune-ups and stuff like that, be looking at a 500-600 horsepower inline 4-cylinder from Mercedes-Benz, and I think that that is absolutely crazy that you could achieve such a level of performance with these engines because of how well Mercedes manufactures their AMG engines. Once again, guys, my name is Landon. Thank you so much for letting me share just a little bit about the CLA 45 and how exceptionally great it is. Make sure you go check out Vehicle Visionary on YouTube. There's definitely going to be a link in the description below. The guy behind the scenes making sure all this is possible and bringing you awesome content like these great cars. So make sure you go give him a like, give him a follow, watch the videos. Maybe you'll learn something, and maybe you'll find yourself behind the seat one of these monsters. Thank you so much.